So shifting your relationship with pain. So I've broken this down into three sections. One is mindful breathing. The next one is a body scan. And the last one is loving kindness. Okay? This isn't just for physical pain. This can be used for mental and emotional pain as well. Okay, so let's start with some mindful breathing. Just taking just a few slower breaths in and longer breaths out. So deep, slower breath in, and then a full, longer exhale out. Just activate your body's relaxation response, thus reduces pain. Breathe in through the nose. You can always breathe out through the mouth. Maybe do one more. And then allow your breath just to find its own natural rhythm. You don't need to change it or alter it. Just let it be whatever it wants to be. And usually in meditation, the breath can get very quiet because we don't need the deep breathing if we're being completely still. And when the breath is quiet, the mind quiet, and the body settles more. So all of this is going to help with the relaxation, which can often reduce pain. So along with breathing and in meditation, we often give the mind something to focus on. So the breath is always with us. Watching the breath come and go. But we often realize that our mind gets distracted by all sorts of things. And one of these things can be chronic pain. So as we move into our body scan now, moving your attention throughout your body. So just even getting a sense of the whole body, observing just what are you feeling in this moment. You don't need to change it. Observing the body. And like also think of this as body and mind. So you can also be observing the thoughts, which can trigger pain, and also feeling the emotions, which can sometimes be painful too. So just get a sense of what you're feeling and where there might be pain. And then at this very moment, you can't locate pain. I'm sure you've felt pain before, physically, mentally, emotionally. So you can also bring to mind that pain to work with it. Pain management begins with observation. Again, where is the pain located? Where might there be stored tension right now? And often with pain, we do create tension around pain. It's a self-protective mechanism, but then of course, this chronic tension doesn't serve us because chronic tension in and of itself is going to cause pain. Okay, but also notice in your body maybe where you're most relaxed, where you're finding ease. Take a deep breath and let it go here. We can bring the breath into our observation. And if you can, there's a certain place or area that you're struggling with, again, you can bring the breath and layer the breath into your observation. Imagine you can breathe. Maybe start around the area. So if you need another deep breath, you can always offer these deep breaths in between, just going back to the natural breath. Try to relax around the tension or around the pain or around the sensation. You could be even sending your natural, soft, delicate breath there. It doesn't have to be a deep breath. You see what intuitively feels right. And then you can go into the center of the pain if that feels workable at this time. Just send the breath right into the center of the pain. Sometimes those deeper breaths can immobilize or mobilize the immobilized places. That can bring a movement into the stuck places, the tense places, the constricted places. And this is true for our heart center too. You know, when we're trying to hold emotional pain in, our breath becomes so shallow and we restrict and we're trying not to even open. And then we just shut off our heart. So again, bring your attention, bring your breath, observing mindfully. So this means we're noticing without judgment. And just notice where you could relax right now a little bit more. And we're not necessarily trying to change the pain. You know, sometimes we have that expectation, it can cause more of tension around it or anxiety. We're just observing with loving kindness. Just noticing the way your body feels. So just noticing with affectionate awareness and a compassionate curiosity. Accepting what you notice brings more peace, and peace brings more ease. And then maybe the body just relaxes a bit more somewhere. Allow your body to just be as it is. You can bring in another mind tool, a mantra, and bringing in the loving kindness and using the mantra loving kindness. So with the inhale, you can repeat the word loving. And as you exhale, repeat the word kindness. And so just send the loving kindness that you're observing and noticing. And observe the whole body. So we don't have to get fixated on the places where in discomfort and pain. Also send loving kindness to your face, loving kindness to your feet, loving kindness to your belly. So just continue to breathe and aware of the body with your attention and bringing loving kindness. Breathing in loving, breathing out kindness. And just the way the breath comes and goes. You might even notice these sensations in the body come and go. Maybe even the pain ebbs and flows. Nothing stays the same. Everything's changing. And it's such a powerful practice to develop the skill of being with things as they are. Accepting pain doesn't mean we can't do things to help ourselves, to nurture ourselves, to protect ourselves. It's just this moment, accepting what is, brings peace, brings ease, encourages you to relax a bit more within and around. whatever you're feeling, sensing that might be challenging. And relaxation is pain management. Remember those deep breaths you did is pain management. And working with the monkey mind, cultivating some concentration, some focused attention is pain management. So even if you do this practice and your mind thinks it's not going to work, nothing helps, just know that it does help, especially the more often you come to a seated stillness or a reclined stillness. That's fine too. You're just more likely to fall asleep. And maybe that's what's needed. And the bell is also a reminder that everything's coming and going. As you join your hands together in front of your heart, open the three middle fingers. Padma Mudra, the lotus flower, peering within to that diamond light. Om Mani Padme Hum. May the jewel within the lotus be realized within yourself and within each one of us. As you seal your palms together, connecting your thumbs to your heart space. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. And may this practice bring peace within, which then brings peace into the world. And thank you for practicing. I honor the light within you. Namaste.